You guys really seem to like the last Game Boy story, but I gotta ask, why? That video's atrocious. I didn't know how to draw a character properly, I couldn't speak to save my life, and I just... What is this? I have no words. Honestly, I don't have very many memories of my Game Boy outside of the original Pokemon games. Most of what I remember involves very hazy memories of me trying to win at chess or Othello, and to be honest, I still haven't won a game of Othello. But you guys aren't here for that. You guys clicked on this video because you want to hear me ramble about Game Boy related topics. So, this is the story of one of my favorite Game Boy games ever. Whoa. Oh, whoop. Jeez, not again. This is the story of one of my favorite Game Boy games of all time, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Now, before you guys click off of this video, this game wasn't exactly a game changer or anything. Looking back on it, it was pretty much the entirety of the movie condensed into one little cartridge, except the gameplay was pretty much like Final Fantasy. You explored the world, you leveled up, you interacted with the story and the characters, you encounter random monsters, you play minigames, and you keep dying on that one boss that's extremely overpowered and forces you to have the exact combination of moves and health items to pass it, only to find that you forgot to save before battling him and ending up dying on something stupid and having to go back to your old save slot. You know, the good old days. Mind you, this was back in 2001, and little first grader Spywi was insanely obsessed with this game. I love this game so much that I can remember so many things that I love about this game, and so many things that I hate about this game. One thing that I loved about this game was that it was very easy to follow. You had one set story path, you couldn't deviate from the story too far, and most of the items were handed to you. Yeah, it seems easy to some of you now, but back then, for a first grader, this was immensely rewarding for me. Nowadays, kids are exploring endless worlds, role-playing, and facing off against hundreds of real-time players, while back in 2001, I was able to sit and play for a couple of hours and just zone out. Simple happiness. And this was also in the time where I was barely discovering how to use a computer, and I found that I liked playing on my Game Boy more. One thing that I hated about that game were the stupid mini-games. Well, not exactly stupid, but you get the idea. Take for instance the Wingardium Leviosa minigame with Professor Flitwick, which was basically Simon Says. I don't know why, but it was strangely difficult for me. I even wrote down all the combinations on paper, and I couldn't get it. I don't know. I just couldn't get it. I don't know. There's also the dragon chasing minigame where like random fireballs were chasing after you. Like what? Who's firing it at me? The dragon's facing the other way. Why am I getting attacked? Like what? Have you seen Game of Thrones? Do you actually know what dragons can do to you? Why am I chasing after this dragon? The game's pretty much outdated at this point. It follows the book. You pretty much know what's gonna happen because everyone knows what happened in Harry Potter. But if there's one thing that I had to choose that I love about this game more than anything, is being able to New Game Plus the entire game. After completing the whole game through, not only do you get to start the game over from the beginning, but you keep all of your spells, and your level, and your health, and just everything. Not only does this make breezing through the game super easy, but you also become the most overpowered first year in Hogwarts history. Like, can you imagine a first year Hogwarts student already knowing the highest level cure spell? Already knowing the highest level fireball spell? Like, seriously, Harry Potter would have been so much different if the movie turned out like that. Like, dueling Draco Malfoy? Bam, he's dead. Battling Voldemort? Nope, bye. Battling chickens? Like, KFC. Ah, crap, not again. And there you go, that's one of my favorite Game Boy games from when I was a child. What are some of your guys' favorite classic games that you used to play as a kid? leave them in the comments down below, and with that being said, hope you guys are having a fantastic day, God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.